What's up everyone, how you all doing? BlueNerd here and welcome back my friends to our Minecraft medieval village. I sure hope you guys are having an awesome day. Now today guys, we are going to be doing a tutorial on this little blacksmith over here with a connecting diagonal house. Now if you remember in the last episode, we done this little house over here, which is actually a collection of farmers' houses. We've actually got 3 little houses in here. And this little build here was pretty cool. So if you want to check this out, be sure to check the link in the description. But for today, we're going to be building this blacksmith over here. We've got a little bit of a work area underneath here. We've got a chimney. And just round the side of the build over here, as you can see, we've got a nice workspace for the blacksmith. The house is pretty cool, guys. We've got 2 floors in there and there's plenty of room for everything. And this little diagonal house at the side here has also got plenty of room as well. So guys, with that being said, let's take a look at what blocks we're going to need to build this. Okay, for this build, we're going to be using stone bricks, cobblestone blocks, slabs and walls, some oak logs, stripped oak logs, oak planks, spruce planks, stairs, slabs, trapdoors, fences and doors. We're going to be using some glass panes. I'm just going to be using the clear glass panes. Some stone bricks, some normal bricks rather, and brick stairs. Now guys, this is optional. You can change this out for cobblestone if you don't have it. So don't worry if you ain't got any bricks just yet. You can go ahead and use some cobblestone instead. Some lighting of your choice. I'm going to use some lanterns. Then just some blocks for decorations, so barrels, some furnaces, blast furnaces, the grindstone, anvil, smithing table, and some note blocks maybe for decoration as well. It's entirely up to you here guys, these are all optional for how you set up your blacksmith, but these are just the general items that I would go for. And then just to make it look nice, some flowers, leaves, some tall plants and small plants, maybe some flower pots and stuff like that, just to decorate the build up. And with that being said guys, let's go ahead and build this. Okay, so here is a layout of the floor plan using our new color code system guys. So the main thing to take note of is the red block. These are the single pillars that are going to be on the corners of everything. So these are the main blocks you need to take note of. The yellow blocks are going to be 3 block gaps. The green blocks are going to be 2 block gaps. And the blue blocks are 5 block gaps. So you might want to take a screenshot guys and go ahead and copy this down onto the ground if you want as a layout just for a reference for yourself. You haven't got to, I will be covering everything in the tutorial. With that being said guys, let's go ahead and build this. Okay guys, this is a fairly big build. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from the blacksmith. And we're going to start with this big square in the center here, okay? Now this square here is 7 by 7 blocks long. So we're going to start by placing a oak log in the left hand back corner here. Leave a 5 block gap in front, place one here. A 5 block gap to the right, place one there. And a 5 block gap behind and place one there. So we should now have a 5 block gap between all of these. Now we want to raise these until they are 10 blocks high, okay? So we want to put 9 more on top. So there's 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then we're going to do that for the other 3. Okay, once you're done, we're going to go ahead and in between the gaps here, we're going to put 2 layers of cobblestone, okay? So there's 5 and 5 like this. And we want to do that in between all of the pillars like this. And just go round and do it on all 4 sides. Okay, once you've done that, grab your spruce planks or any planks of your choice and just go ahead and place them on the inside of this square for your flooring, okay? Now you don't have to dig the ground out here guys, just place them directly on the inside here, just like this, okay? Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to just choose a placement for a door. I think I'm going to place a door just there, so I'm going to just break that block there for the moment. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to get our oak logs again. And on the right hand side here, actually we'll start with the cobblestone, it might be a little bit easier. So what we're going to do, exactly where this right hand corner pillar is at the front here, we're going to go to the right and then 1 block back and go 1, 2, 3 cobblestone. Then we're going to place an oak log. Behind this we're going to place 3 cobblestone with an oak log on the corner. And then we're going to place 3 cobblestone like this here, okay? And again, we're going to go ahead and we're going to raise the cobblestone up like this by one more level. We can go ahead and just break this wall here like this and this bit here. And what we'll do is we'll just fill this little bit in here with our spruce planks like so. Now, the oak logs on the corner here, guys, we want to raise them until they are 8 blocks high. So we need 7 more on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's do the same for this one. Okay, that's perfect. Now, right where we are, we have this pillar at the left-hand side of the front here. We're going to leave a 3-block gap. We're going to place a block there, which is an oak log. To the side of this, we'll leave a 3-block gap. We'll place another one, a 3-block gap, then another one. Then we're going to go backwards and leave a 2-block gap and place one here. Then we're going to go backwards, leave a 1-block gap, place one there. Then behind that, leave a 3-block gap, place one here, a 3-block gap, place one here. Then go 3 blocks to the left, so 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2 blocks back and place one there. Now, just go ahead and raise these until they are 4 blocks high. So 3 more on top. Okay, right. Now, I did miss one of the pillars, guys. So what we're going to do is where we started, this very first pillar, we're going to go back by 2 blocks. 1, 2, and then go 1, 2, 3 blocks to the side. And on that third one, place a oak log there and bring it up to 4 blocks high. Okay, now grab your cobblestone, and on that pillar that we started with at the beginning, we're going to place 1, 2 to the left, place 2 in front of it like this, and then another 2 in front of that. Then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, joining these 2 logs together. Then where we've got these logs here, we're going to actually sit back, so we're going to go just behind the pillars like this, okay? Bring it all the way across until we are behind this pillar here. And keep going until you join up to this pillar at the end. Okay, so 1 straight line across. Then from behind that pillar, go 1, 2. Where we have this pillar over here, we're just going to place some 4 blocks in between that pillar and some 4 blocks between that pillar there. Where this pillar is here, we're going to go 1, 2 like this, and then 2 in here to join up to this pillar. Place 1 just there. And then over this side here, just place in 3 across here and then 1 in there like that. Okay. Now, this gap we have in between here, let's just go ahead and fill all of this up with some cobblestone. So you should now have something that looks a bit like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, grab our cobblestone slabs. And down here, where I got these yellow blocks, I am going to just break the yellow blocks here and put the slabs on top. Because when we break our pathway down to this, we're going to end up seeing just a little yellow edge, okay? So I am going to remove the yellow blocks, put a cobblestone underneath, and then cobblestone slab in front. Over here, we're just going to do 2. On this corner here, we're just going to put 1. And then round the side here, we can go ahead, put 2 in there, 1 there, 1 there. 1 there and 1 there and even 1 there, doesn't matter. This bit of the side here is just going to be like a little bit of a built up sort of kind of roughed up bit of stone, almost like a ruin look. So something just random like this. Okay, so you guys can go ahead and do something very similar. Just make it look a little bit built up and rough. That's all you need, is something pretty simple like that. Okay, so now we've got the outline of the blacksmith. So what we're going to do now is we're going to actually come over and we're going to just do the outline for the little diagonal house at the side. So let's go ahead. Let's get our oak log. Now where we have this log that we started with, this tall one, we're going to go back and to the left. So sort of diagonally across and place 1 just here. Then we're going to get our cobblestone. We're going to place 3 to the left of that pillar there. Then we're going to go back or diagonally back 1. 1, 2, 3. Diagonally back 1, 1, 2, 3, an oak log on the corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cobblestone, a oak log on the corner, then 1, 2, 3, diagonally back towards us this time, 1, 2, 3, diagonally back towards us, 1, 2, 3, oak log on the corner, And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cobblestone to join up to that and the first pillar we started with. And these 4 pillars on the corner, we can raise them to 4 blocks high. Okay, so there's already one there. 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then I think I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to just make this block the doorway. Okay, so we'll go ahead. We'll put a cobblestone in the gap there. Okay, right, that's perfect. Now, what we're going to do here is, first of all, where we got this doorway here, we're going to place 2 stripped oak wood like this, 2 like this, place 1 there temporarily, 1 on top, break that one, and then that's our doorway. Then we're going to just fill the side in like this and raise it all the way until we are in line with the pillars at the top. Just like this. Now, we're going to go ahead and do exactly the same for the rest of these walls. So we're going to do the same around here. And the same around this one here, okay? And we're going to raise those ones up until they are up to the 10th block at the top here, okay? We're going to just ignore this little corner piece here for the moment. So we just want these 3 walls to be raised up for the moment. Okay, once you're done, we're going to go ahead and we're going to come back down to the inside here. And what we're going to actually do here is we're going to actually break this block behind the log here. And this one here. We can put our spruce planks into the floor like this to match our floor. And then what we're going to do with our stripped oak wood, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3 on this corner side here, okay? And we're going to raise that until it's in line with this pillar on the right hand side, which is 8 blocks high in total. But on top of this, we'll be adding 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 5 blocks actually, guys. I do apologise. And we're going to bring all of these walls up to the same height. Okay, once you're done, guys, we're going to come inside here. At the top of this lower level of wall here, we're going to just join these 2 pillars across with an oak log. And we're going to add 2 layers of stripped oak wood, like this. Just to finish off that little edge. And that's looking perfect. Now, we're going to start working on this little lower roof that kind of comes around and just kind of covers like the little shelter at the front of the build. So we're going to start from the left-hand pillar here, okay? Let's start by placing a slab on the top half of that side and one on that side there. Then we're going to go 1, 2 here. Place 1 here. We can break that one at the back for now. Place 1 in front of this log. And then we can bring that all the way across until we get to this log. Once we get to this log, we're going to go onto the side here. Bring it across until we get to this log. Place 1 here, 1 in front, then 1 in front of this log. Bring it all the way down until we're in front of this log. Then from here, we're going to place 1 there. Bring it over to the side of this log. So we're 1 before that log. Place 1 there, break that one. Then we're going to place 1 here, and then 1, 2 over there. Okay, so we kind of got like a bit of a curved shape that comes around. And I think what we'll do, we might actually, let's neaten this out a little bit because we want it to just smoothly go in rather than so sharp. So from here we go 1, 2, place temporary 1 there, 1, 2, break that one, and then 1 on there like that. So we just get a little bit more of a smoother transition back into the wall there. Okay, then round this side here where we started, we're going to place 1 here. Bring 1 over like that. We can break that one and then go 1 and 2. Just like that. And that'll be right near the doorway of the diagonal house to the side here. Now, before we get the rest of this roof in, what we're going to do is we're going to come inside this house first of all. And we're going to replace all of the grass on the floor here with the flooring of your choice. I'm going to use the spruce planks. Okay, once you're done, we're going to go around, and where we have all these cobblestone walls all the way around, we're going to raise them to the same height of the pillar, except for the doorway here. We're going to place 2 at each side, place 1 in there, 1 on top, and then we've got our 2 doorway high there. Let's put 1 more block on top of that, but the rest of the walls around the edge, we're going to raise them until they are the same height as the pillars on the corners, okay? So just make sure you cover all of these walls across here, and also make sure you cover this wall across here that joins to that house there. Okay, so just go ahead and raise those up. Okay, that's looking good. Right, now, so the main house up here is going to have a roof going down the side here, and then a roof overhanging at the side here as well. And then down this side here, we're going to have a slabbed roof. So what we're going to do, where we got the spruce slabs here, we're going to bring it across 1, 2 on here. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So we're going to overhang this corner. We're going to place 1 here with 1 on top. 1 overhanging there, 1 on top. Overhanging, 1 on top. And then overhanging, and this should be the center of the build now. So now we're going to bring it down. So we're going to come down half a slab, half a block each time, and we should end up with something like this. Now I'm just going to change these out for 4 blocks because the texture pack I'm using changes the double half slabs. Then around this edge here, guys, we're just going to run slabs across that edge, slabs across this edge, and slabs across this edge. Overhang by 1, place 1 behind it, and 1 there. Okay, right, that is the sort of main outline for the roof in place. Let's go ahead and place right in the center here 1, 2, and 3 of our stripped oak wood. Right, okay, now time to work on the rest of the roof around the edge here. So, I guess we're going to start where the doorway over here is for the diagonal house. Let's place 1 on there. We'll place 1 next to it, 1 there. And we're kind of basically going to run right around this little edge here, okay? But every time we curve around the corner like this, we just want to break that diagonal one like so, okay? And we're going to do that all the way around. Just keep following the edge as you go. Like this. Again, see we got the angle. Let's break that one because it's not needed. Bring it around to this one. Here we need this one because we need to cover that log on the corner. So we're going to keep that one. Once we get to this corner here, place 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. Break this one. 1 here. Join it round and just follow the pattern again, guys. Just make sure you break any excess ones you don't need. Okay. Now the reason we're breaking the excess ones is because obviously we're gonna, once we get to this end, we'll be going up a level. So we go up a bit, do that, and then we follow it around again with the slabs. Now just be careful, guys, if you do accidentally place any in the wrong place, and make sure you break out those ones on the corners. And keep bringing it around again. Just make sure you break off any of the unneeded ones. Just remember, we can't break these corners off here on the outside because that's going to show the underneath. It's only the ones on the inside that are sitting inside here we need to break. So, I hope this is making sense for you guys to follow. I'm trying to do it as slow as I can. If I'm going too fast, be sure to pause the video. Or there is a little button you can click on the corner for the settings, and you can actually slow the video down so you can see it a little bit more clearly where things are being placed. So there, we're back to where we started, guys, and as you can see, we've built up a couple of layers, okay? And just every time we've had a corner on the inside here, we break it off, okay? All the way around. So now, again, we're coming back round to the back. I could have just started from the front, but we'll start from here now around here. We're going to just raise these 3 in here. Come around the corner, bring it up that half slab. 1 in there. Again, break that one behind. And we just follow the same pattern that we've done all the way around the build so far. Okay, coming into the corner, break that one behind, all the way to here. Now, this is going to be part of the roof for this house on the corner here. So, we're going to be careful with our placements for the moment there. Let's go up that half slab here and just place a ring around here. Come down to here. And what I'm going to do here, we're not going to go up no further. We're going to keep this little piece in like that. Okay? Just to keep that rest of that piece of the roof there nice and even. And it just makes it a little bit easier to kind of, just to keep the roof all in order rather than going up another piece that's unnecessary. Over here, just put one up there. And then that should complete all of this piece of the roof. Right, okay, now that we've got that in place, guys, let's start working on this roof over here. So this diagonal roof is actually really easy to follow. So all you got to do is place a slab here, bring it down to this pillar here where it ends. Then we're going to go in, follow it round. Now here it's going to be a little bit different. So because we've got that little piece there, let's break that one. And then we're going to bring it all the way across to there for the moment. The next one is up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually place a full block in there and then slabs in the rest like this. Once we get to here, let's do the same thing we've done on the other roof. We'll do that and we'll break that one there because we don't need it. Do the same again here. Break that corner there. Bring that one down to the wall here. And at the wall here, guys, I'm going to place a full block. Okay. Then I'm going to place a full block in the middle there because that's going to be the middle. And then one up here is going to be the middle. So I'm going to place one there. Place 1, 2, 3 of the stripped oak log in the center of the wall here, alright? And then we can go ahead and just place a full block just there. Then from here we're going to put a slab, bring it round like this, break that corner one, break the corner one again, and then join it onto that one. Then again, at the top here we're going to just follow the same line, bring it around, making sure we're not placing it on top of the other ones that we've just placed. And we should go straight into there. And that is how simple that first part of the roof is. And now the back is pretty much the same. It's just reversed. So around here, we're just going to be going across the top here. All the way down to here. Where we placed that full block there, we're going to come down, join to here, break that one. Come down here. Join it round the corner there and break that one. And then in there, let's place that full block because we are on the wall. And then slab there. And then here is just the final touch. So we're going to come into there. We're going to have to place one there for a minute. Place one there, break that one. Same again here. One there, break it there. And then just bring it all the way across. And there we have it, guys. There is our little diagonal roof. Perfect. Okay, right, this one is shaping up pretty quickly. So this is looking good. So now let's work on the roof at the top here. We're going to have a little peak at the side here. So first of all, let's do this little peak. So the smaller roof here, we're going to come to the back of the build. So obviously this is the front of the build. At the front here, right across the top, place some stairs across here. Upside down one hanging over that edge on the corner. So this one will overhang there and then one upside down behind it. We'll do the same here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Upside down one behind it. And then we're just going to go 2 stairs facing each other. 2 upside down stairs. 2 stairs facing each other. Upside down stair in the center. A normal stair on top facing out to the side. And then an upside down stair there. Then we just go on the inside and place 3 stripped oak logs here just to finish that piece of the roof. And then we can place stairs across this bit. Stairs across this bit. And then what we'll do is we'll place stairs across from here. And we're also going to place stairs across from here. And then we're going to place some planks in the center like so for the moment. With some slabs across the top. Okay, now we're going to work on the main roof at the top here, which is again is very simple. So this is the front face of the wall. At the side here, place 1, 2 stairs there. That should join and link to that top stair there. And then we're going to overhang that edge by 1 with a normal stair. Upside down behind it. Place an upside down one on the corner. Then we're going to bring our stairs all the way down the side. Overhang the edge by 1. Upside down one behind it. Upside down one on that corner. and then 1, 2, 3 stairs like so, and that should connect to that stair there. Then we're going to run stairs all the way across this edge here and join up to there. The same on this side here, bring them all the way across. Place an upside down stair on each corner like this. Then we're going to get our stripped oak logs and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're going to go 3 in the center and 1 on top. Same on this side. So 5, 3, 1. And then we're just going to literally do our stairs on the sides, upside down, stair, upside down 1 in the center, 1 on top, and upside down facing outwards. And then we're going to repeat that over the back. So a stair, upside down stair, 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 upside down stair, stair, upside down stair, normal stair, and an upside down one there. And now, last but not least, let's just connect these stairs up here. So bring them across to there. These ones across to here. Come around this side. We're going to place some planks across the center gap there. Place a stair down here and join it across to the opposite side. And then stairs across these ones like this. And then slabs through the center here. Okay, perfect. Now we've got the actual structure of everything all in place. Let's start working on getting a little bit of texture in here. So, first of all, everywhere that we've got our stripped oak wood all around the sides here, we want to go ahead and just make it look a little bit worn down so that it kind of fits in with the area a little bit better. So all we're going to do here is literally do little bits like this, okay? Just a few random kind of... Make sure that it's very random. The more random it looks, the more natural it tends to look. So something kind of like that. Maybe one there. Maybe we'll have a random sort of big patch here. Like that. And we could even go one there. One in there. I actually think that would be enough actually. That we don't need too many. And we want to do this around on all of the walls, okay? So go around, do this kind of patching in around all of the walls here. You haven't got to, guys, if you don't want to. This is just, again, this is just preference. But I think it just gives the area a little bit more of a kind of rundown feeling and just kind of makes it feel a little bit more fitting for the area. You know, this is kind of the poorer area of town, so this makes it just fit in that little bit better. Okay, now that that's done, guys, let's just head into this little diagonal house over here on the corner. And first of all, we're going to just get ourselves some oak stairs like this. And where the doorway is here, let's place an upside down stair just there for the moment. Now, on the inside, it actually looks fine. I was going to just check over the roof here. But if you want to do on the inside, you can go ahead. And obviously, I'm going to have to put in 4 planks here. Like this. And then slabs like this. Just to bring the roof edge down. Just to make it kind of look a little bit more fitting. So that you don't get that little bit on the edge. See how we get the little bit there? Okay, so if we just go around doing this and bringing it down a little bit. It just, you know, it just neatens it all up. But you could just do it in the corners if you wanted as well. It's entirely up to you. But I'm going to just go ahead and just bring this down. So bring that one down. We'll bring these ones here down. These diagonal ones here down. Okay. Then we're going to place a slab across that edge. A slab across that edge. And then a slab across that one. Then this one here will come up to there. So we're going to put in the 4 blocks up there. 4 blocks up this bit because it goes onto the diagonal, so like that. Then we're going to go back to the slabs, so slabs to there, slabs there and there. And then at the bottom here it's going to be back to the 4 blocks, so we go down to this and then diagonally across this bit here as well. And it just hides that little edge on the bit of the roof there, which I think, you know, it just doesn't look right. Now, if we come over to this bit here, guys, as you can see, we've got a gap right here where that roof is. So what we're going to do is we're going to join this piece over to this roof here. So, the 4 blocks, so if we break that one there, we can go a slab there, And then we can put a full block here. Let's go ahead, and what we'll do is we'll raise that pillar up by 2. And then inside here we'll put one of the stripped oak wood like this to blend in the wall underneath. So if we look from underneath, it looks the same. And then what we'll do here is we'll go slabs in here like this. Then I'm going to do 4 blocks because my double slabs change. Bring that up to there. We could... I'm going to actually change that one there for a spruce plank. Just because it's not going to blend in with that corner very well otherwise. So we'll go with something like that. Just to make sure that it sort of blends in with what we have. Right, okay, so that's that all in place. Now guys, I have missed out the top here as well, so make sure you go ahead and put your planks all in the top of the wall here as well, because you want all of the building looking run down, not just sections of it, because it'll look a little bit odd otherwise. So make sure you get all of your walls. Okay, once your walls are all done, guys, let's go down to the bottom here, and we're going to just put an upside down stair in here, okay, for where our blacksmith store is. And we're going to just leave a 1 block gap, break this one and put an upside down stair there. We're going to have a window just here. We're going to break this one here in the center, put a stair at the top there. That's good. Then I think we're going to break this one here, put an upside down stair above. We'll have a window there. Round the side here, we're going to break 2 windows like this, so 2 blocks high and then a 1 block gap between them all. Round here, you don't need to, but you could put an upside down stair at the top there if you want. And then at the back here, we're going to break 1 in the center there, 1 in the center there, 1 in the center there. And we're going to put a stair above all of these, just like so. And we'll come back, we'll do the windows later. You could always turn one of these into a doorway as well if you wanted to have like a little garden at the back of the house. That would be entirely up to you. Okay, now we're going to add a little bit more texture variation here. So what we're going to do is on this little bit that we walk up here, this little piece of the ground here, we're going to go ahead, we're going to add in some stone bricks like this. Just, again, just a random pattern of them in there, guys. Do not try and make any form of pattern. Just put them in completely random. The more random, the better it looks. Something like that. And then we're going to go ahead and just put in a couple of just normal stone. Just plain stone, alright? And don't go too crazy with the stone, just a few. And make sure you have your little stairway up all the way around. Even this side here is always a good idea to put it in. And if you have any of your bits underneath, make sure you put some slabs or some blocks underneath. Because if you bring your path in here, you're going to see that little edge of colour of the block underneath. Okay, right, that's looking great. That is looking really, really good. Now, we've got some windows down on the bottom here. So let's start at the top here. We're going to place 2 windows up here, like this. And I'm not going to put the stairs up for these ones. We're going to place a window right in there, like that. We're going to come round the back here. And we want to keep the window level. So this one, this on the window here is at this height. Let's go round. It's at the same height of the edge of this roof. Break a window there and a window there. It's at the same height as the one on the other side. And then I think that's looking pretty good. Now one thing you could do here, guys, is because this wall's a little bit high here, you could put some slabs, bring them out a little bit, and kind of make a little bit of a kind of ruined effect kind of area, something just random like that at the bottom. I think it just kind of makes it look like it just blends into the ground a little bit nicer. Now the windows at the top here, guys, just put some slabs up there. I'm gonna put a no, we're gonna have to put a full block there. Let's put a full block just outside there, guys. Don't worry, it'll blend in because we're gonna do a few little changes in a moment. And then a couple of slabs outside these windows here as well. Then, wherever you want to, guys, if you've got a window and you want to put a little slab outside the edge of it, go ahead and do something like this. You can place one outside here if you want, like this. So, first of all, let's go ahead, let's get our glass panes in on all of our windows. So, anywhere you have a window, go ahead, put in your glass panes. Now you can use coloured ones if you want to, guys, but I think for the little area here, because it's supposed to be the kind of more lower class housing, I think just the plain glass looks better. But it's entirely up to you guys, it really is. However you want to do this is your choice, it's your house after all. Now we're going to get our spruce doors and go ahead inside your build and just place a door from the inside, one here and one over on the diagonal house here as well. Okay, that's looking really good. Now we're going to add a couple of shutters, and I think at the top here, guys, we're just going to go ahead and put a couple of shutters like this. So just basically a trapdoor at the side of the window. One here, one here. That looks like there's a couple of shutters open. At the back here, we can do the same, or you can do something a little different. So you could do that on one side if you want, for instance. Put some blocks here temporarily. Place some shutters like this, and then break these blocks. Do not break your glass, that is not recommended. Something like that. You could even make the other window match and do the same thing. So go ahead and put some blocks in your way. And then your trapdoors on the front and break those like that. I think sometimes it looks a bit much with them on there as well. So sometimes it looks better if you go ahead and do that. And then down the bottom here, again, guys, it's up to you what you want to do. I think I'm going to break that. I'm going to put a shutter on this window. I'm going to break this one here, put a shutter on the opposite side of the window like that. And I think that looks pretty cool. Right, okay, it is shaping up pretty nicely. Down the back here, guys, I think we're going to actually just put a couple of shutters on the sides like this. Yeah, I think that looks good. Okay, that is actually looking pretty good. Now, we're going to quickly go inside the blacksmith here and just put in a floor for the second level. And I'm going to throw a window in here because I missed it somehow. So, in here, guys, I'm going to go up to where we have the window here on the little side. And I'm going to put a flooring in at this height. So, we've got 1 block gap underneath, which means there'll be a 2 block gap on these other windows here, okay? But then we got 3 blocks underneath, so it works out perfect. Put your flooring in here. I'm going to use the spruce wood. You guys could go ahead and fill this up with any flooring of your choice. And you can go ahead and connect a little stairway up as well, but we'll leave that for the moment. Okay, right, well, that is everything pretty much in place for the actual structure of the build, guys. I think that is looking pretty good. I don't think we've missed anything out just yet. So now I think we're going to get in the chimneys. So one is a little fireplace here, which has a chimney that comes up for the blacksmith. And the other one is just a basic little chimney on the side here. Now, both of these chimneys can be built out of any blocks of your choice. But for me, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the bricks for one of them. So I'm going to grab the bricks and I'm also going to grab the brick stairs. We're going to keep our spruce trapdoor. And then the other one is going to be done with cobblestone. So I'm going to grab some blocks of cobblestone. And then we're going to get ourselves a couple of campfires because we love the little campfire chimneys in this place. Right, okay, that should do for the moment. So first of all, this chimney here is going to come up on the little side here. So what we'd do is, if we come over to this little bit here, as you can see, we've got the wood here. We've got 3 blocks. We want the chimney to be in the center right here, 1 and 2. Okay, so we've got 2 bricks there. Let's place 1 there and then 2, 3 like this. We'll place the campfire there and surround it with some spruce trapdoors like this to create the chimney. Now, guys, the chimney can go any height you want. You know, you really haven't got to keep it at the same height that I have. But, you know, it's entirely up to you what you want to do. So, there is the pipe there for the chimney. If we come under here, this window here obviously isn't going to be any use. So, what we are going to do is we're going to break these ones for the moment. These 3. And we're going to replace them with some bricks like this. Okay? Just so that when we build the rest of the fireplace, it kind of blends in. So let's do 2 blocks of bricks at each side. Place an upside down one on the bottom. Place a normal one here. Place a campfire in that gap behind. 2 more blocks at the top here. A stair here and a stair here. Upside down stair there. And then at the very top here, you want to place an upside down stair. Then you want to place a normal stair. And then a normal stair here. Sorry, did I say upside down? I meant normal. 3 normal stairs all the way around to create the top of the chimney there. And then just get yourself some cobblestone wall. Or you could even go ahead and use some brick walls or some stone brick walls. It's entirely up to you. But I think the cobblestone just looks nice against the brick. And there we go. There's our little fireplace. And it looks like it's working. Right. Okay. So that's one of the fireplaces. Now the second fireplace is going to go into the house over here. But we don't want it to actually go inside into the house too far. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring it into the corner. So this block here is the roof peak from this side. Okay. Right at the flat point on the left hand side. So we go 1 forward. Let's go 1 over here. And then break through, and we should see, as you can see, we can see the ground. So what we'll do is we'll put in a cobblestone there, 1 there. And then again, guys, it's entirely up to you how you do this chimney. So you can either do a straight chimney, or you can get some cobblestone stairs. And what you could do is make it curve out a little bit. So put a stair with an upside down stair against it. Maybe put another couple of blocks on top. Put your campfire there and then surround it with your trapdoors like this. And then you have a little curved chimney. So it's entirely how you want to do it. You know, you could put a straight one in somewhere. You could bring the chimney over here if you want. You could put the chimney at the back if you want. You know, put the chimney wherever you feel that it looks right. But I'm pretty happy with that one. I think it looks pretty cool. Okay, right, so I think, guys, that is pretty much most of the build in place. Now, if you want to make a little fireplace on the inside of this house here, I'll give you a little idea of what I think looks pretty cool inside houses like this. Is in the corner, place a stair like that, and a stair like that. Campfire in the corner. Then place another stair on top like that. Place a upside down stair like that, and then place 2 blocks like this. Then you're gonna need to go, actually break this stair and this stair, and we can place them inwards like this. There we go, perfect. And then upside down stair up there, and as you can see, it looks like a chimney going up and out of the roof. And I think that looks pretty good. It's quite a decent sized little fireplace. It doesn't look too big. And it blends in perfectly with the size of the house. Okay, so we've got that all in place, guys. Now it's pretty much down to just decorating the house and just making everything look nice. So the first thing you probably want to do is get yourself some grass path. And I would probably pretty much cover all of the floor in front of this. Like this with some grass path. Just like this. And then go ahead and get yourself some gravel. You could throw some of that in there. Now, guys, if you have your block like this, you get this bit underneath of the C in the block. Just go ahead, break it, and just extend your log. You know, it's simple as that. Go ahead, put yourself a load of gravel down. You can cover up any blocks you want. Put them in the edges like this. I tend to just kind of just randomly use it. Add a little bit of cobblestone around here because this is going to be kind of a little bit more trod on than anywhere else. So go ahead, throw in some cobblestone like this. Again, don't make it look organized, just randomly, you know, but, you know, a little bit more thicker than you probably would have had the cobblestone anywhere else because you're right in front of the blacksmith here. Okay, and I think overall, I think that looks alright, guys. You don't need to go too crazy. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to come up over here. Where the fireplace is here, I'm going to put in a smithing table there and an anvil just there. Then down the side here, I'm going to put 2 anvils like this and a smithing table in the center. Then this gap here, I'm going to actually cover it up with some fence. And then I think I'll put 2 bits of fence across there like so. And that looks pretty good. Now, this wall here on the side, guys, I actually think would work better if we go ahead and we remove these 6 blocks like this, okay? And then these ones up here, remove them and put cobblestone there. And then what I would do is probably go 2 furnaces in the center and then 2 blast furnaces at each side. So you have 4 blast furnaces and 2 furnaces like this as a little work area. I think that would work really good. And I think that looks good. We'll stick a barrel there for some storage. I think that's pretty good. Over here, let's just pile up a few barrels like this. Maybe one there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, yeah, I like that. And then I think what we'll do, we'll get some coal blocks. If we got some blocks of coal, we should have some here. There we go, some blocks of coal. And we'll get some spruce trapdoors. And we can make it look like it's like an area, like a storage area for the blacksmith. So let's do that and then that. Open up those there. Put some coal blocks there. One more there. And then 2 more trapdoors in front. And it looks like a little storage area for the coal. And then that's it, guys. That looks pretty good. I think that's enough there that we need. You could always replace that there. Just put a little barrel just down there so you have a bit more storage. But I think that looks pretty good. We're going to get ourselves a cauldron because the blacksmith will probably need to put some of his weapons that he's making, and after he's blasted them on the furnace, he'd probably need to throw them into some cold water. So we'll do that just there. And there we go. We've got a nice little work area here for our blacksmith. And I think that's looking pretty cool. I actually really like that. We're going to grab ourselves some note blocks, which look like crates in this texture pack. But I think they look pretty good. If we break these slabs here, we can actually use this as a little storage area for some crates. Maybe something like that. Maybe even one there. Possibly even one there. Maybe even one just there. Just to make it look a little bit more like a work area, we could even just put a couple of crates over here. You know, the idea is to make the area look compact. Make it look like there's stuff around there that's going to be used by the blacksmith. So first of all, let's add a bit of light in for the blacksmith. So let's put a lantern up there. We'll put another one down this end. And one around here where his workspace is. Let's put one on there. Maybe one up there. So this area should be lit up plenty for him to do his work. Then I like doing this, guys. I like placing lanterns on these stairs on the corners here. And then just anywhere you feel that it would kind of fit in. We can't place them under half slabs. At least not the top half slabs. So we can't really place them anywhere else around there. Maybe place some here. You can even place them underneath these corners here if you want. You know, even like places like down here, you could place one against this block here. You could place one randomly here. I think they look quite nice when they're just randomly placed on a block somewhere like that. Let's place one here just outside the door for the diagonal house. And then we're going to start adding in a few flower pots. Let's put one there, one down there. And again, we can put them on places like this around the build as well. Anywhere we have a spare little spot. Places like here. And I don't really want to put too many in here. This is more of the blacksmith's workplace. Place some around the back maybe if we have anywhere. One there. And at the back here, guys, if you want to make it a little bit nicer, you could just get some dirt and then get some trapdoors and maybe some slabs or stairs. Let's get the stairs. And what we'd do underneath these windows, let's put 3 bits of dirt, stair, trapdoor, 3 trapdoors across the front, and then another trapdoor down the side here. And in fact, what we're going to do, let's break that. What we'd do, let's bring it down one. We'll leave a bit of a gap, like that. Because it looks funny being right on top of the window there, because the side of it joins up to the shutters. So we'll do something like that. And then maybe a couple of red flowers and a purple one in the center. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Down here, let's put a purple one there. Let's throw a flower pot there. Let's put a red one in there. We'll put a white one, a yellow one. Purple, yellow. I think we have one under here. Let's put a red one. A white one like that. There we go. That's looking pretty good. And then the rest of the guys is entirely up to you. I like adding just little bits of bush in here and there. Something like that. Place cool stuff behind like this. Then we just grab ourselves maybe some rose bushes and tall grass. Rose bushes. To be honest, the actual peony tends to look nicer, I think. So let's go maybe a peony like this. It's not so bright, so it ain't got so much colour. And I think they just blend in a little bit nicer with the build like this. Down the side here again, just, you know, now and again when you get little corners like this, just add in a little bit of bush and then just place in a couple of flowers like this. Maybe a rose bush there. And then round the back, just the same kind of thing, guys. Just a little scattering of bushes. And a couple of flowers dotted in between. Maybe some tall grass. And guys, I think that is just about it for this tutorial. We're not going to go too crazy with all the bushes and flowers and stuff. But do make sure that you go around and even like down here, make sure that you fill in a little bit of path so that you've got a connection to your door. Something like this. If you have any blocks like this, be sure to replace those ones underneath so you can't see them. But yeah, guys, I think this is looking really cool. And I like the way this little village is shaping up. It's something a bit different. You know, we've got the more upper class area of the city over here. And over here, we're going to have a little bit more of a kind of like a slum area. You know. So this is shaping up. We've got our build from last episode. We've got this new build here from this episode. We're going to get in another house over here. We've probably got enough room here to get a couple more houses in here. We'll have to make a pathway that leads through though. And we may even cover some of this area up here with some smaller sort of farming houses and stuff. A bit more like this kind of level. But don't worry guys, we've still got plenty more upper class buildings to do. I'm actually thinking of building some more houses around the back of the castle around here. Although we are going to be extending the castle as well. There's more work to be done on that castle. I've got plenty of plans for expansions. Sorry guys, my words ain't coming out too well today. But yeah, we're going to be working on those in some future episodes. So stay tuned for that. Anyway guys, I think we are going to wrap it up just there for today's episode. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to destroy that like button because it really does help me out. And if you're new to the channel, then please consider subscribing. Just don't forget to hit that bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. But for now, this is BlueNerd signing out, and I will catch you guys in the next one.